Hello, dear listeners, and welcome to another enlightening episode of our podcast. Today, we're exploring the transformative ideas presented in Napoleon Hill's classic work, How to Own Your Own Mind. This book delves deep into the power of thought control and how mastering our minds can lead us to unparalleled success and fulfillment. At the core of Hill's philosophy is the concept that our thoughts are the primary drivers of our reality. By learning to control and direct our thinking, we can unlock a wellspring of creativity and potential that propels us toward our goals. One of the central themes we discuss is creative vision, which highlights the crucial role of imagination in personal and professional development. Hill differentiates between two types of imagination: synthetic imagination and creative imagination. Synthetic imagination involves rearranging existing ideas, concepts, or plans into new combinations. It's akin to taking pieces of a puzzle and assembling them in different ways to create a new picture. Creative imagination, on the other hand, is about generating entirely new ideas that have no direct precedent. It's the faculty that allows us to tap into the realm of possibilities beyond our current understanding. An illustrative example of creative imagination is Thomas Edison's invention of the light bulb. So, Edison didn't just improve upon existing illumination methods, he conceived something entirely novel. His process involved over 1,000 failed experiments, but he persevered. Edison famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." His unwavering commitment and innovative thinking exemplify how creative imagination can lead to groundbreaking advancements. To stimulate and harness our imagination, Hill presents 5 key principles. 1. Definiteness of purpose. Having a clear and specific goal provides direction and focus. Without a definitive aim, our efforts can become scattered. As the proverb goes, if you don't know where you're going, any road will get you there. Establishing a clear purpose is the first step toward meaningful achievement. 2-10, the mastermind principle. This involves collaborating with like-minded individuals to achieve a shared objective. You'll believe that when 2 or more minds work together in harmony, they create a synergy that can lead to extraordinary results. This concept is mirrored in modern teamwork and networking strategies, emphasizing that collective intelligence often surpasses individual efforts. 3. Go on the extra mile. This principle is about exceeding expectations and delivering more than what is required. Try to spark the power that relationships is all about, as the term goes, extends beyond the mind. By consistently providing additional value, we not only enhance our own growth, but also build strong relationships and a reputation for excellence. It aligns with the saying, the extra mile is never crowded. 4. Applied faith. This is the unwavering belief in ourselves and the pursuit of our goals. Applied faith isn't passive, it's active and demonstrated through action. It's about maintaining a positive mindset even in the face of adversity. As Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. put it, faith is taking the first step, even when you don't see the whole staircase. 5.1. Organized individual endeavor. Success requires more than just effort. It requires a structured plan. Organizing our efforts ensures that time and resources are used efficiently. This principle underscores the importance of strategy in achieving our aims. Moving forward, we explore the concept of organized thought. Hill emphasizes the importance of structuring our thinking processes to enhance decision-making and problem-solving abilities. He contrasts inductive reasoning, which involves making generalizations based on observations, with deductive reasoning, which starts with a general statement and examines possibilities to reach a logical conclusion. Hill warns against the pitfalls of relying on opinions, noting that they are often biased and lack a solid factual basis. In a world inundated with information, developing critical thinking skills is essential. It's important to verify information and maintain a healthy skepticism. This echoes the sentiment of the philosopher Voltaire, who said, "Doubt is not a pleasant condition, but certainty is absurd. By questioning and seeking evidence, we make more informed decisions. The podcast introduces the idea of controlled habits, which are cultivated through consistent physical and mental repetition. This concept is closely linked to the practice of affirmations, positive statements that are repeated to influence the subconscious mind. For instance, consider the story of Penelope, who dreamed of opening her own bakery. Despite lacking formal training and facing financial constraints, she began each day by affirming her vision. I am a successful bakery owner, delighting customers with my creations. Over time, her persistent focus led her to opportunities for learning, mentorships, and eventually the successful launch of her bakery. Penelope's journey illustrates how controlled habits and positive affirmations can manifest real-world results. We also touch upon the law of attraction, which suggests that like attracts like. Positive thoughts and feelings can attract positive experiences, while negative thoughts can attract unwanted outcomes. This principle encourages us to focus on what we desire rather than what we fear. It's reminiscent of the idea expressed by the Buddha. What you think, you become. What you feel, you attract. What you imagine, you create. The discussion then shifts to controlled attention, which Hill refers to as mental dynamite. Controlled attention is the ability to focus the mind on a single objective with unwavering determination. To develop this powerful tool, Hill outlines 5 factors: definitiveness of purpose, self-discipline, controlled attention, controlled autosuggestion, power of will. These elements work synergistically to sharpen our focus and drive. Self-discipline is the mastery over one's thoughts, emotions, and actions. It's about regulating our behavior to align with our goals. As the writer Samuel Johnson stated, the chains of habit are too weak to be felt until they are too strong to be broken. Developing self-discipline enables us to form habits that support our objectives. Autosuggestion involves using affirmations to influence the subconscious mind. By repeatedly impressing our desires upon our subconscious, we strengthen our belief in our ability to achieve them. This technique has been used by countless successful individuals to maintain motivation and confidence. Power of will is the inner strength that propels us forward, especially during challenging times. It's the determination to persevere despite obstacles. The motivational speaker Les Brown famously said, "You must be willing to do the things today others won't do in order to have the things tomorrow others won't have." Harnessing willpower is essential for long-term success. To illustrate these concepts, the podcast shares Harold's story. Facing mounting debts and a precarious financial situation, Harold decided to take control of his future. He set a definite purpose to achieve financial independence within 5 years. Through self-discipline, he curbed unnecessary spending and created a strict budget. He focused his attention on learning about investments and passive income streams. Using autosuggestion, he reinforced his commitment daily by visualizing his financial freedom. Harold's unwavering willpower helped him stay the course, and ultimately, he attained the stability he sought. We then examine Andrew Carnegie's perspective on controlled attention and specialization. Carnegie, one of the most successful industrialists of his time, believed that concentrating one's efforts in a specific area was key to achieving greatness. By dedicating himself entirely to the steel industry, he was able to innovate, optimize production, and outpace his competitors. Carnegie's approach demonstrates how specialized focus can lead to exceptional proficiency and success. However, the podcast also acknowledges that controlled attention can be applied effectively in diverse fields. In industries like retail, adaptability, and a broad skill set can be advantageous. The key is to maintain a clear, overarching goal while being flexible in methods and strategies. The discussion addresses concerns about career specialization, especially in today's rapidly changing job market. It is noted that initial exploration in various fields is not wasted time, but an investment in personal growth. Changing specializations later in life can lead to greater fulfillment and success. For example, Claire began her academic journey as a communications major. After working in public relations for several years, she realized her true passion lay in medicine. Despite the challenges of returning to school and the intensity of medical training, she pursued her goal. Claire's diverse background ultimately enriched her capabilities as a doctor, allowing her to communicate effectively with patients and colleagues. This notion is supported by the idea that life is a continuous journey of learning and self-discovery. Steve Jobs once reflected on his own experiences by saying, "You cannot connect the dots looking forward. You can only connect them looking backward." Each experience, regardless of how unrelated it may seem at the time, can contribute to our personal and professional development. As we wrap up, the podcast recaps the core principles of creative vision, organized thought, and controlled attention. These elements are interrelated and form a powerhouse for achieving personal success. By cultivating our creative vision, we harness the power of imagination to envision possibilities beyond our current reality. Through organized thought, we structure our minds to think critically and make sound decisions. Controlled attention allows us to focus our energy intensely on our goals, driving us toward accomplishment. The underlying message is one of empowerment. Listeners are encouraged to discover their unique purpose and to trust in their inherent potential. Hill asserts that by changing our thoughts, we can change our lives. This sentiment is echoed in the words of Henry Ford: "Whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right." The belief we hold about our capabilities profoundly influences our outcomes. In conclusion, consider how these principles can be woven into the fabric of your own life. Reflect on your goals and the thoughts that dominate your mind daily. Are they aligned with the future you envision for yourself? Remember, the only limits we have are those we set in our own minds. Thank you for joining us on this journey through Napoleon Hill's insightful teachings. We hope this exploration inspires you to harness the power of your mind to create the life you desire. Until next time, keep believing in yourself, stay focused on your goals, and embrace the endless possibilities that await when you own your own mind.